Hello there, you're welcome back to Biology Lectures. On today's edition, we're going to be talking about the risk and benefits, or the benefit and the risk of stem cells. As good as it is, definitely there will be some issues to it and some more of the benefits. So let's look at the benefit of stem cells. The first thing here says can be used to treat different type of seemingly incurable diseases. Most of those diseases that cannot be cured but rather managed can be cured using stem cells. Then it says here organ developed from a patient's own body cells reduces the risk of organ rejection. Like when we talked about therapeutic cloning in the other lecture, the instruction came from the DNA of the patient's body, so there can't be organ rejection basically. Now adult stem cells are already successfully used in a variety of treatment for leukemia, that's blood cancer, when the blood cells are reproducing maximally, just too much. So in that case, there has been bone marrow transplant basically. So for bone marrow transplant, there has been success on that already. So leukemia has been treated with that. Lymphoma, that's when you have too much of the lymph cell producing too much of white blood and all those things. Then neuroblastoma and multiple myeloma, basically all of this has been found. Stem cell therapy has been found to be successful in them, especially when we use adult stem cells. These transplants use adult stem cells or umbilical blood bone marrow or umbilical cord blood. I told you that in one of the lectures that when there's some stem cells left in the bone marrow, in the blood of the umbilical cord of a newborn baby, so to say. All right, hope that has been good. Then let's look at the risk of this. Stem cell culture in the lab could be contaminated with viruses which can end up affecting the patient. Yes, if it's not done with all care, there's tendency that there can be a contaminant that will inject or add some extra information to the genetic information already in the cell. Imagine there's a mutation imagine the virus that contaminated the culture led to a mutation, and that means the mutation will be spread around the stem cells. Then you take the stem cells into the person's body, and that's going to affect the overall result we wanted to get. So culture stem cells can accumulate mutation. Oh, beautiful. Just what I was just talking about, really, that can lead to them developing into cancer cells. Yes. Then lastly, inadequate number of stem cell donor. Yeah, there's been issue with that. As a matter of fact, people are not ready to donate stem cells. Nobody wants them to use his or her embryo. His or her embryo, well, I said his or hers because the man and the woman made the embryo in the first place to a large extent, so it both belongs to them. But let's say the embryo of the woman, basically nobody wants to release that for anyone to take stem cells from the body of the embryo to do some sort of research and all of that. So that has been one of the issues or risk attached to stem cells usage and all of the likes. All right, that will be all for now. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye bye.